I'm standing here with Joe Ranieri tonight. Great to be with you.
Yeah, it's good to be. Yeah,
absolutely.
We're having my new co-anchor here now.
Yeah.
More of a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm here both days this weekend.
Yeah, I was off a couple weeks ago, and then you were off last week, so now we're back.
Yeah.
We'll really get things rolling at the end of September because I'm actually off next weekend too. So I don't need to lay out all my vacation plans for everyone. But talking about the weather, we are going to be seeing very pleasant weather the next couple of days. But I want to talk really more of the national kind of setting, looking at Hurricane Lee out in the Atlantic. Right now, it's a Category 2 storm, so it's been downgraded, but it's going to go up to a Category 4 storm. I jumped ahead, rather. It's going to jump up to a Category 4 hurricane here by, I'd say, Monday morning, and then it'll kind of go down to a Category 3 storm again. It's going to be a very strong hurricane that won't impact the East Coast with the heavy rain and the winds, but some of those the swells will be really impacting people along parts of the East Coast over the next couple of days. Isn't expected to make landfall along the eastern seaboard or anything like that, but still, we are going to be looking at some kind of rough seas over the East Coast here over the next couple of days. But right now, throughout the West Coast, we're seeing that ridge of high pressure develop, and we're going to be seeing a weak system move onshore late tomorrow night and into Monday morning. So as we look at the futurecast, we don't have much happening. We're going to be seeing those high clouds roll through, like I was telling you. But again, even though we have those clouds for tomorrow, part of tomorrow, kind of that filtered sunshine kind of scene, we're still going to be looking at temperatures in the mid 80s or so, maybe just a little above that in a few locations. And here we go. Heading into Monday afternoon, we'll have that cold front bring on a little bit of some cooler and cloudier conditions. But for the most part, the heavier amount of rain is going to be staying well offshore. We could be seeing some light sprinkles here and there, but for the most part, we're going to be seeing relatively, again, the best way to describe it is picture perfect weather over the next few days. Temperatures currently are in the low to the mid 60s along the Oregon coastline. Temperatures in the mid to the upper 50s. It's going to be pretty pleasant along the Oregon coast tomorrow once some of those morning clouds burn off. We'll get to that in a second for your local forecast. Troutdale 88 degrees, Vancouver 88. Yeah, we saw temperatures close to 90 degrees for early September. That's running a little bit on the warm side, especially along the coast. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Now, looking at the basically what we've seen so far this summer is the third warmest on record. And again, we're going to add to that chance to see maybe going up to the second warmest here with temperatures closing in on 90 degrees by the later part of next week again. So here's what we have in place the next few days. Pleasant conditions, and then I'd say by Wednesday and Thursday we'll start to see our temperatures warm up a little bit, especially by the later part of next week. Tomorrow, morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, daytime highs in the upper 60s to the low 70s. Throughout the valley, maybe a little bit of some low clouds here and there, but I think for the most part, those patchy clouds or fog will be moving in along the Oregon coastline. Tomorrow, temperatures in the low 80s, and throughout the Columbia River Gorge, clouds arrive late in the day with that cold front moving through, and mostly sunny skies throughout Bend and Redmond. Daytime highs again in the mid to the upper 80s, and throughout the Oregon Cascades, mostly sunny and really nice. A great day to go up, do a little biking, a little fishing, hiking, whatever you want to do. Temperatures up at Government Camp will be in the low 70s. So tomorrow, I'm expecting to see highs right around the mid 80s. This model is saying we could be a little bit cooler heading into the later part of the afternoon. Regardless, we're going to be seeing a nice end to your weekend with temperatures by the early part of the afternoon in the mid 70s. So we will have some high clouds tomorrow. Temperature of 86 degrees, a little bit cooler for Monday, slight chance for some light sprinkles. And Tuesday, we'll be looking at morning clouds, afternoon sunshine. Wednesday and beyond, Tim, we're going to be looking at temperatures gradually warming up.
I'm kind of liking this.
I do too.
Late summer burst.
And looking at the next 2 weeks, we're going to be above average. We should be sitting at, on average, at 80 degrees. That's going to be the thing, and we're also not going to be seeing much in terms of rain. We need the rain. Hopefully things change for the later part of this month. So we'll see.
Might as well enjoy it now, though.
Exactly right.
Thanks, Joe.